Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video, and we got a lot to get into. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So Nicki Minaj is leading the rap game, but not only is she leading the rap game, she is leading the pop industry. Now, it has been reported that Queen Ari's Eternal Sunshine is aiming for a #1 debut on the Billboard 200 chart with 165 to 185,000 units sold first week. It was also reported it will be the biggest debut of the year. Now, even though she's going #1, a lot of fans feel like this is very low and are comparing her album sales to Nicki Minaj's because she has 7 different versions of one album. A lot of fans are wondering, how is Nicki able to do 228,000 first week? And mind you, Billboard took 100,000 sales away, okay? Because they felt like Nicki was cheating when she asked for receipts for who bought the album. They said that was illegal. But to me, it's very interesting to see that Nicki Minaj is outselling Ariana. That's very interesting. You know, maybe Queen Ari is going through a hate train. I know some of the Barbs said they weren't going to support because, you know, the Ariana Grande fans, you know, were buying piss. So maybe that contribute to it. But I also think Ari could be going through a little bit of a hate train because, you know, she broke up a family. You know, we can't just ignore the fact that, you know, she did cheat on her husband. Whether he was cheating on her or not is irrelevant. And she broke up a 10-year marriage. So maybe that contribute to the reason why she didn't sell, you know, as much. But I think she can at least do 200,000 first. I just don't understand why she would do less than 200,000. I mean, she's one of the best pop vocalists of our generation. Why are you guys not supporting talent? Just because she had an affair? That's wrong. I can't get with that. Y'all can at least stream it at least once. Now, is it as great as her other albums? No. But maybe, you know, Nicki can give her a, you know, feature, you know, to do a remix to one of the songs. That maybe will help boost the sales. So let me know how y'all feel about that. But it's very interesting to see Nicki Minaj not only be on top of the rap game, but she's also outselling the pop stars. Now, the Beehive, who are very jealous of Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, are going around saying that Nicki Minaj is copying Queen B's Renaissance tour, and that she's trying to have a Renaissance moment because she has had a few similar outfits to, you know, Queen B. They're not exactly the same, but they are similar. Now, I do feel like the Renaissance tour, from what I saw, because I didn't go to it, but the Renaissance tour looked very lit. So I think a lot of people could be inspired by, you know, the Renaissance tour and the production of the tour. But I really don't feel like Nicki Minaj is copying Queen B. Okay? First and foremost, I think the Beehive is very jealous of Nicki Minaj and the Barbs because Nicki embraces her fans and she just doesn't talk to them when she wants them to buy something. Unlike Queen B, okay? See, Queen B has been paying y'all dust since she wanted y'all to buy her perfume line, which flopped. No shade. And so even though she put out a hair care line, she wasn't really interacting with y'all. She hasn't done any meet and greets except for the one in Brazil. And so I think that they're jealous that Nicki Minaj is putting a lot more effort into being around her fans than Queen B ever does. Okay, she only talks to y'all when she wants something. So that's why they're a little bit bitter, in my opinion. No shade. Here goes Doja Cat with another meltdown. She posted on Instagram, "I'm gonna deactivate because I'm not really feeling this anymore. You guys take care of yourselves. I like coming here to find inspo and see people being creative. But I just feel like this is getting too much. The way I'm spoken to on here and treated makes me have effed up thoughts. Please watch how you talk to and about people on the internet. Bye." What is Doja Cat talking about? I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But didn't she say she hate her fans like last year before Scarlet dropped? You're the person that talks to your fans crazy. You was cursing your fans out on Twitch a few weeks ago. I mean, she playing the victim and the villain at the same time. Nobody is talking to you crazy. Who is talking to her crazy? The kitty litters? I haven't seen nothing. What is Doja Cat talking about? To me, it seems as though no shade. I think Doja Cat is trying to orchestrate a sympathy train. I'm sorry. For her next era. Okay? I think that this is a PR stunt and she's trying to orchestrate a sympathy train so people can buy her music because when she drop her next album, she'll sell more than 6K in per sales. Okay? Because it looked like a lot of y'all not really selling like that unless you, the chart obsessed racist, Nicki or Champagne Thickums or Queen B. Y'all not selling albums. This seems like a ploy. I'm sorry, because I'm like, what is she talking about? Can somebody show me where anybody was talking to her crazy? She is the one that be cursing out her fans. I mean, her and Criminal B gotta be stopped. But they're Libras, so I'm not shocked. Now, moving on to Criminal B, Meg, and JT. It looks like JT has announced that she is going on a mini tour before Megan and Cardi B, and she don't even got an album out. Very interesting. Now, obviously, these are smaller venues. I think that these are a lot of clubs that she'll be performing at, but she got to start somewhere. I see a lot of Section 8 gang, of course, dragging JT, saying, oh, you only got 2 songs. Why are you going on tour? Or why are you doing performances? But why isn't the person with 1 album and 5 number ones and 3 scammies going on tour? That's the real question. Okay, y'all asking the wrong questions. And that's how artists used to start building their fan bases before they started using Nicki Minaj. Oh, are we going to talk about that? That's how female rappers used to build their fan bases, by doing small venues and performing for fans at clubs. Nicki did it. Champagne Thickums did it. You know, Lil' Kim and, Foxy, all of them did that. And then some artists used to open up for big racks, okay? But now female rappers, instead of building their own fan base, they try to use the barbs and get close to Nicki Minaj, okay? Or try to beef with Nicki Minaj to build up their fan base and get support from the general public, okay? So JT is doing it the right way. Cardi B needs to get off the surgery table and do some tours, okay? Because it's clear as day she don't really have much of a fan base. Y'all didn't even buy her last single. Like Trash is flopping on the charts. That's why she got to put out Miami so y'all can forget about the flop that she just dropped, okay? And as for Megan should be doing her own tour too. There's no way Bia and, JT and all these smaller acts, and I even think Flo Milli is doing her own tour. How are the 2 people that have Grammys not doing a tour? That's very interesting, okay? But when bots can't fill up seats at a tour, that's why they don't do them. No shade. Now, speaking of Meg the Pass Around, it has been predicted that Megan Thee Stallion's Piss is slithering down the charts just after 6 weeks. It will no longer be on the Billboard Hot 100, which is very interesting, okay? To me, like I said before, and I don't care what the thotties say, because the thotties don't buy music, this wasn't a hit song. To me, I think Megan should have came back instead of dissing Nicki Minaj and Rihanna and Champagne Thickums and Tori and the Baby. She should have came back with a dance hip-hop record. Since she likes to twerk so much, she should have came back with a twerking anthem, okay? Like a TikTok song or something, so she can stay on the charts. But no, she did not do that. She wanted clout. She wanted to use Nicki Minaj, and unfortunately, it backfired, okay? But Megan Thee Stallion did say she was putting out an album, I think this year. So let me know how y'all think she gonna do first week. Okay, what do you think Megan's first week numbers are gonna be? I think Megan can do 60 to 70,000 first week. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Okay? Now, moving on to Champagne Thickums and Scratch Off. A lot of fans believe that Scratch Off is going to get a Champagne Thickums collaboration because Champagne Thickums is now smashing her little sister, okay, who is only 21. So let me know how y'all feel about that, okay? I can see that happening, but my whole thing is Scratch Off been trying to get a collaboration with Champagne Thickums. Why didn't she just ask 21 Below Average? That would have made 10 times more sense. I really don't believe that he really wants to collaborate with Scratch Off. I think he would only do it because he's smashing her sister. But, the streets were saying that he was smashing 21 Below Average for years. Why couldn't Karen the side chick get that collaboration via 21 Below Average? Now, moving on to Queen B. So there is a petition going around for fans to sign because certain country stations are not playing Queen B's hit single, Texas Hold'em. Okay? So Queen B has garnered more than 27,000 signatures for the petition. And even though her record label has sent, the song to radio, unfortunately, certain country stations are saying that they are not going to play Texas Hold'em in 16 carriages. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, if you guys remember, Queen B had an issue when Texas Hold'em came out. The station KYKC at first did not play Texas Hold'em even when fans were asking. Okay? But after they received backlash, they started playing the songs. Now a study was done at the University of Ottawa and Song Data. The study of more than 11,000 songs played on the country radio from 2002 to 2020, artists of color represented just 3% of the airplay. So a study was done basically showcasing that a lot of black artists don't get played on country radio stations. So, Queen B may not be, the exception to the rule because she's so big. And even though black people created country music, it seems as though the Caucasians have taken it over. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't feel like it's right for country stations to not play Queen B's music. I don't think that's right. Because if she's making a country song and it's popular, it should get played. Because if she was a white artist, like if it was the Chart Obsessed Racist or Carrie Underwood or Olivia Rodrigo, it would get played. Okay? So I think, it's a bit of a hateration going on. Now, moving back on to Nicki Minaj and Criminal B, it looks like Star Crim, Cardi B's bodyguard and blood gang member, is listening to Nicki Minaj in the club. Okay, she posted this video of her listening to FTCU in the club. A lot of Botch and Bitter fans are saying that, she is fake and that Criminal B should cut her off. But FTCU is a hit. Of course, it's going to get played in the club. Okay? Unfortunately, a lot of Criminal B's newer music isn't getting played in the club because a lot of her newer music sucks. Okay? Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 has a lot of hits on it. So I'm not really shocked. I do think that Star Crim is a secret barb, just like Cardi B, was a barb, and she has tweets showing that she loved Nicki Minaj and she was listening to Win Again on the Pink Print album. So, a lot of these girls that are hating on Nicki Minaj, they're fans. Okay? So I applaud Star Crim for posting that she was listening to FTCU. At least she's honest. Now, both Nicki and Cardi B are teasing major surprises. Criminal B sent a message to Barty Gang. She said, just found out Barty Gang might have to skip lunch this week and save your coins. It's gonna be an insane week, okay? And so a lot of fans from Section 8 Gang are speculating that Cardi B could be dropping, her tour, okay? That she is going to be putting out dates for her tour now that she see that Nicki Minaj has went on tour. And if JT can go on tour, Section 8 Gang feel like Cardi B can go on tour too. And then some fans are saying that it's the pre-save link to her album. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Okay? And they are saying that they are going to go to food banks to save up for Cardi B's tour and album. Okay? So that way the album and tour don't flop just like Cardi B's trash record. Now, Nicki Minaj also teased that her Rolling Loud show in California will be like her Gag City show on steroids. A lot of fans are speculating that she could be possibly bringing out a lot of guests. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. As we know, Monica has joined the tour, and I believe Tyga performed at Gag City in Las Vegas. Okay, so it looks like she and Criminal B got surprises up their sleeves. And then also Messy Lee and Botch Barbie are kind of upset with Ebro because he had mentioned that he believes the Like What was shade towards Ice Spice because, that's kind of like her saying. She uses like a lot in her records. And that Cardi B decided to diss Ice Spice because of Nicki Minaj. Okay, so that's what Ebro said on his Apple Music podcast. He controls, the playlisting over at Apple Music. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I agree with him. I feel like she definitely threw shade at Ice Spice in Like What, which I already went over, so I'm not going to go over it again. But she did throw shade at Ice Spice. And let's not forget about the Annie picture that she threw up at Summer Jam. Okay? So I do feel like she do be throwing shade at Ice Spice. And there's some beef. Okay? Because Ice Spice is coming for her spot. And then also the Fart record outcharted Criminal B. The Fart record, I think, debuted at number 37 or 38 on the Hot 100. And Cardi B's new single, Like Trash, is going number 40, number 39 on the Hot 100. So, no shade. She should be debuting a little bit higher than Ice Spice. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.